The last step of the procedure is to filter your water samples for chlorophyll and nutrient analysis. On the boat, you collected 2 brown water bottles full of water. The white one is for chlorophyll, the red one is for nutrients. The procedure is the same, the only thing that's going to be different is the amount of water that you filter through. For the nutrients, or the red bottles, you have a corresponding red vial where the filter is going to go in. For nutrients, you're going to ultimately be filtering 1,000 milliliters or 1 liter of water. For chlorophyll, or the white labeled bottles, you're going to be doing 2 replicates, and you have your 2 white filter vials here. You're going to be doing 250 milliliters each for the 2 chlorophyll filters. For your setup, you have your filter flask, your graduated cylinder, your filter cup, your hand pump, and your tube. Before we start, we want to make sure that we give our filter cup and our graduated cylinder a triple rinse. Take your chlorophyll water, because chlorophyll we're going to have extra, and just do a triple rinse. And again with your graduated cylinder. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a filter in our filter cup. The filters that we're using don't have an up or a down side, but it's extremely important that you only handle the outside of the filter, which is why we have our tweezers. Pick your filter up by the edge and place it in the cup. Make sure that it's covering the entire surface of the bottom. Cap and check the inside to make sure that there are no gaps. Place your filter, the stopper, on your filter flask, and next we're going to measure our water. It's extremely important for both samples that we shake our sample first. This has been sitting on your boat for a while, and we want to make sure that we're capturing and collecting all of the chlorophyll that's been settled out. So shake. And for chlorophyll, we want to measure 250 milliliters. Accuracy is extremely important to ensure that we're getting correct chlorophyll counts. So we want to be measuring on a flat surface and reading at the meniscus, which is the bottom of the concave line. To adjust, use your pipette. Attach your vacuum hose and pour just a little bit first to make sure that you don't have any leaks down the side. Once you know that you're leak-free, you can pour more in and start the hand pump to get the vacuum going. Once a little bit has gone through, pour the rest of your sample out and continue pumping. Once all the water has gone through the filter cup into the flask, take off the cup, unscrew, and we're going to collect our filter. You can see that there's going to be a white rim where the cup covered the edge of the filter. That's where we want to handle the filter by. Don't touch the top, otherwise it's going to be an inaccurate reading. Collect the filter from the edge and lay it gently in your palm. Fold it over to completely cover your sample. Using a paper towel, you can blot the back of the filter dry to make handling easier so that you don't rip the filter. And then we're going to roll it up into a cylinder so that it fits in our filter vials. Place the first sample in your first vial and make sure that you label it with the station, the date, and the volume, 250 milliliters, that you filtered. You're going to repeat this for the chlorophyll, another 250 milliliters. When you're done filtering your chlorophyll, make sure you empty out the bottom of the filter flask because it will be too full for the nutrient sample. After the two chlorophyll filters are done, we're going to filter 1,000 milliliters or 1 liter for nutrients to go in your red vial. Again, label with the station, the date, and the amount that's filtered. And that's it. When you're all done, you can put together your bag for collection. Make sure you have your completed data sheet, including the verification checklist. Place that in a bag. With your 3 filter samples, the 2 chlorophyll and the 1 nutrients, your nutrient samples, filtered and unfiltered, and the dirty dissolved oxygen bottle. Place this in your household freezer until you can schedule a pickup with Anna or myself. The sooner you can do that, the better, because these samples don't stay stable in a household freezer for too long. Everything else that's in your bucket, please rinse with fresh water and leave uncapped until it can dry, just so it doesn't get moldy. That's it.